We are just, well, I was going to say we're live from the boat. Won't be live by the time this goes out, obviously. But we have just walked on board after one hell of a journey of getting here. We've been through France, haven't we? Yeah. How long have we been travelling for? I think we've been travelling, 48 hours travelling. First night, we only had an hour and a half sleep because we were out saying goodbye to people and what have you. And then we had a stupid o'clock flight in the morning. So we've been to France, been over there, and then just got into Sicily and had to, no Fiat Panda this time. We've got the train and a taxi. But not only are the bags, you can't carry suitcases on board, so you have to have soft bags. So look at these. So there's mine, the great big sail bag. And there's Stuart's massive bag. It doesn't look very big there, but it is massive. And they are really, really heavy to carry by hand. So we've dragged those all over. Just got to the boat, and of course, boats boinging about everywhere. We've had to pull the boat in, which was really, really difficult. And get the passerelle back out. Stuart's going to have to go and sort these springs out because the boat's jerking like hell now. But we have literally walked on board, ready for the season. We're knackered, and Jesus. And then we.
Do you know where my phone is? I need to put the electricity in.
Your phone? I just put it in here.
No, can I have it? So I can sort things out.
So we're just gonna get a drink, but I just wanted to bring you the live. We've just arrived. Oh, and guess what? Big coat, bucketed down in France, and I actually looked at the weather forecast. Oh God, I'm being pushed out the way now.
No, it's going to rip the cleats off, sweetie.
So yeah, I thought we were coming somewhere warm again, so I've ended up with my great big coat on because it was bucketing down in Nice. So anyway, here we are. We've arrived.
Well done, Helen. We've got here.
Oh, he is talking to me after all.
Of course I'm talking to you.
So one thing I never do is keep any proper soft drinks on board. However, I've found in the cupboard this Robinson's lookalike fruit and barley water for his vodka because there's nothing else to go with it. So I'm just filtering the water here. We've brought a ton of Brita water filters out with us. So I'm filtering some water so he can have vodka and orange squash. I, however, found some this stuff from last year that I brought over the island gin. There's one more portion of that left, so I will devour that very shortly. His orange is rank. I've just tasted it, but there's no else. The wine's warm, and there's no other mixers. So anyway, Stuart, what have you got to say for yourself?
Yeah, well, we've got the boat settled now, so it's there's a strong swell in the harbour. When we got on the boat was wobbling around and snatching against the lines, so I had to go out and fix them. So that had to be done first before the introduction. So there you are, it's all settled now. So cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's been a momentous journey, but we got here in the end. So here's to season number 2.
And some shopping tomorrow, I think, for some supplies, because I can't have him on vodka and orange squash. That's a bit minging. Anyway, I'm on gin. So his orange squash is that bad. I've had to go delving in the cupboards, and I found some blue curacao, which is orange flavoured. So I've just turned it into, looks like a nice cocktail, actually. Yeah. But I'm sure it'll take the pain away for him. And while he's still on that shit, look what I found in the cupboard. I've got tequila, but he doesn't want that for some reason. So I'm still all right, and he's on manky cocktails now. Come on, Stuart. It's not that bad.
Yeah, a tequila moon dive.
I like it. Here he is again, poor Stuart. To be fair, the taxi's just dropped us back up there under that hotel where the Blue Dome is. So we haven't had to carry too far. I've only got the one here. And as usual, of course, he's got tons. But even if we had a hire car, it wouldn't make any difference because there don't seem to be any trolleys at all to carry your stuff down the pontoons in. We were looking at the ropes earlier and found this is a right scabby piece, look, in the middle of it. So Stuart's took that out and he's repairing the end. And he's, look at that, perfect. He's got his little book, he's got his splicing book, look. And he sits and copies beautifully the instructions, and he's got his little splicing kit here. There's like a, what I'm going to call a man's sewing kit. I don't go in there. Yeah, he's got his, what do you call it, sailor's palm on, so he can stab himself or not. That's the whole point of not stabbing himself with the needles.
Voila!
You've done it.
This is called a whipping, not the sort that you might be used to. And it's to hold the end of the rope firm so it doesn't fray under load. There you go.
Perfecto.
Now we've repurposed the rope. We've taken the bad piece out. That might let us down. We've got a perfectly good rope now. These braided ropes cost £5 a metre, so recovering the rope and making it as good as new is worth doing.
Very good.
Feel like I've achieved something today.
So what do we have here, Stuart?
Well, we've got the boat covered in Saharan dust and limited water supply, but what we found is great is these Libmans Dishmatic washing up utensils, because they can get into nooks and crannies. So have a look at this where the window is. So not only does it get into crooks and crannies, it dispenses just the right amount of soap. Now you can use washing up liquid, and we prefer to use car shampoo because it's the same formulation as boat shampoo, but for €5 you can get 5 litres. Boat shampoo for 1 litre costs you €28. So pay your money, take your choice. Now, these things are great, look.
Yeah, the problem with the big massive sponges and the cloths is they don't go into all the areas, and you have quite a few confined spaces. I'm going to show you one down here which is my favourite. These little bits here between the lockers. So where's my other sponge? This one's run out, but you get the idea. These will go in here and start cleaning the sides where it's really difficult to reach. And the other one is on these, but can you see the texture on this, how they're really grainy? These are swine to get off as well. So by putting all the foam on there, here's another fine example on this corner. Scrub all that properly with the green scrubby side, and then when Stuart comes along and rinses it off, I'll pass it here. There, look, all your stains have gone. So yeah, we absolutely love these Dishmatic brushes for cleaning your boat, not just the dishes. And the other good thing is, because they've got the handle on, your hands aren't in it all either. You haven't got like your hands in these manky waters and sponges, and if you have expensive nails, which I don't at the minute because they're knackered, it keeps them safe as well. Quick update on the cleaning. We're still cleaning. We started with the cockpit because that was the mingiest part, so we're nearly there now with the cockpit. It's clean anyway and it's drying. I've just been out and polished all the instruments, so I'll just show you what I mean by that. So these screens where we do all the navigation from, in a second, they get really, because they're touch screen, they get really claggy with fingerprints. So I've been round and polished all of these screens. So we got this one here. Oh, and all these covers were minging as well, so I've had to wash all those covers. So we got all these little fellas over here. underneath, they're all absolutely pristine. Instead of having to get all the sand out of all these grooves, that was nice. Compasses are polished. God, it's me duster. Yeah, all the chrome work around here is polished within an inch of its life. No one's allowed to touch it now. Even the winches have all had a nice old shine up. I'll come to Stuart in a minute. Yeah, all this side the same. Oops. Yeah, like, so even all of these glass things get absolutely minging. So again, and in here these are always good. They were absolutely full of sand, so now they're not. So every little thing needs a proper polish. Right, Stuart, let's go see what Stuart's doing. What's this, Stu?
So we've had the dodgers repaired. If you can remember last season we had a knockdown, ripped all the dodgers off the side of the boat. They've all been repaired and now fitting them back on the side of the boat. The benefit of the dodger is that when you're out at sea it just keeps the breeze off, and yeah, the useful things to have. So nearly finished now. There you go.
Okay, very good. So there's already is one we did earlier. He's almost, oh yeah, he's almost finished this, look. And then up here, what I wanted to show you, where's my product gone? Right, here we are. I wanted to show you these windows were, again, absolutely claggy. They were disgusting. So I've washed them. And then some friends of ours showed us this VuPlex, which is like a plastic cleaner, and it is absolutely perfect. I'll show you properly there. VuPlex. Stuart, did you get it off Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so found this on Amazon about, he said about 17 quid, so it's not cheap. However, to do your windows and your canopies, and then what I'm just about to do downstairs is, so this piece here that comes, this glass top here, that's going to get done in a minute. And then this fella, he will come downstairs. This door I'm just going to do up because again it gets absolutely fingerprinted and horrible. So I've cleaned it and now I'm just about to polish it. You don't need to see me doing that, but I'll show you the effect when it's finished back in the door. I thought I'd best show you me actually doing some work, otherwise you might not think I do any work. Because the best place to test whether you've actually got any marks on it is back out in the sun. So he's alright, however the other side's still not great. Let's check that out. Yeah, there we go. That is absolutely crystal clear. It's that clean, you don't even want to put your fingerprints back on it again. Oh man, that's nice. I don't know if you can actually see on there, but this is the before I've actually wiped it from the outside. I don't know if that'll come through or not. Yeah, I think you can see it better on here. Stuart's give this a first pass when he did the decks, but you can see how it's a bit minging still. and that side. So what I do is go over it with the damp cloth and then the window polish. Yeah, now they've been polished, you can see not a mark on them. That one the same. Absolutely fantastic stuff this is. VuPlex. And then I go around and I do, when I've got the stuff, you know, still on the duster that I've been using to do all the windows, I go around and do like all the TV screens and the mirrors and stuff, because that picks it up. That gets all the dust off and what have you brilliantly. So yeah, I'm thrilled with that. Right, we've just finished in the cockpit. So we're about to put all the cushions out. They were good fun getting out the locker. But the cockpit is gleaming. And what I just wanted to share with you was something like one of our, products. A couple of products, to be honest. This one, Aldi's car Waterless wash and wax. Now, I did try washing my car with it. Basically, if you've had your car washed in the last week and you haven't been any rain or mud, it would kind of do the job. Otherwise, forget it. However, we brought it down to the boat and it is absolutely brilliant. Once you've shampooed it and you put it on, in fact, I can just see that shine on the, the actual gel coat over there. You stick it on with like a dustery thing and squirt and polish, and it is absolutely superb. The gleam and the feel of the gel coat is superb. We used to use it was a two-step thing, wasn't it, Stuart?
Well, we've used lots of things, some really sophisticated nanotechnology that costs a fortune and is nowhere near as good as this stuff.
And this was what, $2.99 a few years ago?
Yeah, and it's we've used a fraction of the bottle.
Yeah, this is our second bottle in, I don't know, since we had it, so God knows, years.
And it cleans, shines and waxes. You hear the squeak.
So that's another absolute superb product that we use when we're cleaning the boat. The other one that I just wanted to give a quick mention to is this white magic sponge. Now, I'm an idiot because I have 100 weight of them at home, because Stuart knows the guy who invented it, and he told him that he wanted some for his boat, so he gave him, oh, it's massive, isn't it, Stuart? It's like a massive sofa cushion size of it, and it's all cut up into little individual pieces like this. And how does it work, Stuart? Explain, because I just know that you wet it and the stain comes off.
Well, it's called melanin, or the magic sponge, and it works a treat on stains on fiberglass. The better than everything else, and it's very, very cheap. So yeah, superb.
But you don't need any product with it, and there's nothing on it. It's not like a Brillo pad that has soap in it. It is literally sponge. You wet it, and in fact, I'm an idiot because I should have kept a stain to do. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll go around the front and see if I can find something. You're not going to be able to see that. Can't believe it. There's no bloody stains. Because right, let's have a go at this thing here. I don't know what that is. Let's just give him a go. There you go, come straight off. I'm going to get it all on my clean windows in a minute. So that's just come straight off. You can see dirty streaky marks because obviously the rest of the panel still needs wash. But right, here's a good one. Right, here's a black scuff there. Let's get him off. Oh shit, I've got water down my windows again. Oh, Stuart, I'm going to need the other cloth. Right, there you go. Just a bit of elbow grease and that stain's gone. And they're often scuffs that you get from, kicking things or knocking against things. And you can't get them off. We haven't found anything else to get them off with. Just give me a second while I tidy my window up. Hang on. Because I can't be doing with that having just had nice windows earlier. There we go. There we are, so you can see that just literally came straight off. So, Wonder Sponge, well, it's called Magic Sponge, isn't it, Stuart? Yep. White magic sponge that we have hundreds of at home, so next person who comes out to see us will be asked to smuggle some out type of thing, carry it in the bag as a mule. And the Waterless Aldi's wash and wax. And then what was our other wonder product? Oh, it was the VuPlex for all the windows and plastic things. But yeah, I mean, just check the chrome. I've been up there this afternoon with a damp cloth, acrobatics, and yeah, it's all gleaming, absolute gleaming. So Stuart's just announced tomorrow inside. Here's me thinking I was having a day off. So here we are with half the cushions. Stuart required another bag. We haven't even got the, what would you call it, the what with to start getting them out after he's dragged that out to the front locker. He's cracked, so we're getting the cushions out of the big bag. But I just wanted to show you. It's like a massive sail bag that some sail came in that's now up the pole. But we store all the cushions in here in the winter time. Oh yeah, there's the big one. That's the one we want. The mother cushion.
If you want to really know your boat and you want to really feel like you own your boat, spend a day cleaning it. You know, all nooks and crannies, and you feel like you've accomplished it. And at the end of the day, the drink tastes great and you feel absolutely knackered.
Oh, the other thing that I forgot to say was, I don't know if it's obvious from last season, but I hate cleaning. I hate any form of cleaning. But the one thing I don't mind cleaning too much is the boat, because generally it's completely claggy when you come to do it, and when you finished it, it's absolutely beautiful. So there's a big difference. And also, because we're living in it, obviously it's hugely advantageous to us to have a nice clean boat, because we're in it all the time. But anyway, my mother would be proud. My mother knows I can't stand cleaning. But there we are. So yeah, another day of cleaning. Tomorrow we still got downstairs to look forward to, so we'll bring you live hoovering action from downstairs, because yes, I have a hoover on board. I wanted to do a proper clean of the lounge, but we've got some pals on the boat next door, and they're coming over to have a drink. So I'm having to do the emergency version. So I've tidied up and I'm going to hoover, and the dusting's going to have to wait till late. But I told you you'd get some live hoover action. So here we are. Here's one of these stick hoover with the thingy, smaller hoover that you pull off. But it's got a proper proper head on it that you can push around the floor. Here we are.
She doesn't really know what she's doing. I think got a clue.
So it actually took us a week to sort out the boat once we got back on board. We thought we could just get on board and head off for the Easter weekend, but actually we decided at the end of about day 2, let's just take our time and do it properly, and you know, really get to do the things that we should have done, rather than just then ended up muddling along further on in the season. So we got to clean all the inside, all the outside. We did a lot of rearranging of cupboards and spaces, which sounds stupid, but things that all the cupboards were full of stuff, and then some of the stuff become irrelevant this season, so we ended up chucking a load of stuff out. Things like food had either gone off or, you know, was a bit manky, so that got chucked, and anything that was you know, still edible, that's been put in the priority zone to eat first. So all daft things like that, stock rotation and what have you. So we were pleased to be able to take the time to do that. I'm just going to pass you on to Stuart, who will just, you know, cover some of the maintenance bit, what I call the blue department, stuff that he's been busy sorting out.
Well, so I'm no cleaning expert by anybody's view. So what I'd like to say is a boat is a very small environment, and everybody talks about tidying up. Tidying up is great, but it's a one-off action. What's important on a boat is to organise and to sort things out. So sort things out, put things in the right place, find a place that things need to go. And that sounds dead easy, but it's a little bit more difficult than meets the eye, because you have to organise stuff in the order that you use it. And if you don't need something on a boat, you haven't got enough space to carry stuff around, so it has to be got rid of, or I don't know, put in the front lockers, hidden away that you'll never see for 4 or 5 years. But yeah, it's important to organise stuff so you can get stuff pretty quickly when you need it. And over the last week, it's been great because we've had the time to do that properly, and you never ever can do it in one pass, so you have to have numerous iterations, and it will always you'll always change it and develop it and improve it, and that's the nature of things. But organise things and set things properly is the name of the game, rather than just tidy. Tidy, you just move rubbish around. A little bit like emptying your garage and then putting everything back in the garage exactly the same way as you've had before. The other thing about organising stuff is at the end of the day you feel a sense of ownership, and it improves, dare I say, morale, because you know where stuff is. You can get stuff easily, and you become organised, and it gives you a bit of confidence and improves morale. So we've had a week of cleaning and sorting stuff out, which sounds like a mundane subject, but in fact it's been quite entertaining. There's been a few vodkas along the way and captain's hours, but that's all part and parcel of the job.
Yeah, so there we are. So I hope you've enjoyed our cleaning and preparation video, and obviously our magnificent arrival on board with all the bags and the manky orange squash. So please join us for the next set of episodes. We're going sailing off to the Aeolian Islands next, and then we still don't know where we're actually going for the rest of the season. We are still debating it, and it depends on various factors, so follow us to find out where we end up. Thank you for watching, everybody.